What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Diablo 3 video. This video is for Season 21, the final patch notes, Trials of the Tempest. Let's do it. So the Trial of the Tempest, Season 21 begins on July 3rd, and they released the final patch notes for that today, or yesterday it might have been, but I am reading them today. This is obviously everything you're going to see when you first log into the game. Funny enough, I've got a Demon Hunter there because that's going to be the most powerful start of the season, but the portrait frame of the pet look quite cool, but we'll get into that in a sec. The season theme, if you've been on the PTR, you'll know what it is. Every 90 seconds you basically get a meteor, a lightning breath, a wall of flame, some twisters, and a snowball that comes out of your character's body and does a bit of damage. There has been a bit of changes to that, but that'll be at the end of the video. But first, the season rewards and Conquest. These are all ones that have been used before. This is ridiculous now. Surely they can make a few more, but it's been going since the start, I think. Anyways, these are just all reworked ones, or reused ones, should I say, just in case people kind of haven't got them in previous videos. This is the new pet that you get. This looks quite cool. It's a bit, I don't know, like cogs all over it and stuff like that. It's a bit steampunk, but yeah, it looks quite cool. And then obviously the portrait frame looks even better. I think it looks amazing. I'm enjoying these single portrait frames that you get, not like these ones where you get, and then when you go through the journey you just get different variations, different colours, bronze, silver, etc. I'm enjoying these single ones, but let's go down to the rest of it. That's just a season journey for the Conqueror. That's to get these two. And you've got the Conquest, which is curses. That's obviously easy, 350 mobs in a chest. Speed Racer, Avarice, Thrill, Speed Demon. These are all solid, or Sprint I should say, not Speed Racer on that one, but these are all solid, easy ones to do. Some people will be going for the Sprint, etc., but curses, Avarice, and Speed Demon is probably the three you'll end up doing. Thrill is actually quite easy, just to, especially for a Demon Hunter, you just chuck on multi-shot gear and then go for it. But your Hedric's Gift, see, all the seasons have been rolling for so long now, so this is the same as season 17 if I'm correct. It might change of next season with all the sets being out. Hopefully then the new set might be Hedric's Gift next season, but we'll see that. But as you can see, the Bobs get Might of the Earth, Crusaders get the Thorns, Shadow's Mantles for the Demon Hunter. This is solid start. Monkey's Garb, which is some Mukos for the Monk. That's a solid start again. Jade Harvester, that's a solid start. Firebirds is a bit meh, but Inarius is a really good start for the Necromancer. Not Necromancer player myself, only a couple of 100 hours in it since season 12 or 11, whenever the Necromancer come out. But Inarius is still a decent start, as I've heard, seen, and I've actually played Inarius before. So. And they got a few tweaks in Aria, so it shouldn't be too bad. But Firebirds and Invokers is still a bit meh. Invokers is okay, but it's still, compared to the other ones, Shadows and some Wukos has got brilliant stuff. Considering you can get Carly's Point and the Quiver while leveling for Shadows, it's just gonna blow away from the start. The patch notes says everything's going to be in red as always, but then there's obviously the Demon Hunter set Gears of Dreadlands, which had a few tweaks during the PTR, and it now actually seems quite solid. The 2-piece bonus is a bit, I don't really like it, but there's not really much you can do about it. Even if it took away this primary skill deals 10% increased damage per second, took that away or something stupid like that, and then done something differently, or changed this to gain 5 stacks of momentum. Each stack lasts 4 seconds, so you still, and then this changes to like, what would it be, 20%, give you 100% damage or something like that, or I don't know. But either way, I'd prefer that they changed it so you didn't have to shoot every 4 seconds, because you're rarely shooting when you've got the 200% increased damage. The average damage is probably like 180, 170%. So it's probably easier if you could give you that maximum damage at all times. it's still a good set. It's absolutely amazing set. It's going to be a really good start. Obviously, Cast a Strafe will shoot out your last primary. Dual primary will be coming in. Single primary will be coming in. Who knows what's going to be the best, because there's going to be some extensive testing on the actual live servers. They'll be testing before the season starts, because obviously the season starts on July 3rd. So the patch goes live on July 24th, which is tomorrow when I'm recording this video, on this Tuesday. In the UK, that is, because I'm obviously in the UK. EU server. And then the 6-piece bonus, your primary skill is 10,000% more damage. I think they should have bumped that up to 15,000, but guess we'll see. Bowler's bow got buffed, which everyone's seen. 100% explosions, 150% increased damage, 100% chance on explosion to pull enemies in. Sorry, that was a bit meh. Also deals 150% damage. I reckon they could double that. Bowlers now explode instantly and deal up to 175% increased damage. I reckon they could double that as well, because they basically have to make, even if they make these two items, I'll actually go down to 9th series. 9th series satchel, guaranteed the PS, also increased up to 600%. But if they got these two items to 600%, you've still got to carry the two items, so that's a bit of a, you lose out on something. So they need, if they want people to use bowlers, they need to buff the bowlers as well. So, but we'll see what happens. And Odyssey's End, this might be good, well, will be good for the DPS. Is it going to be in the meta? I don't really do meta. I'm more solo self-found, mainly because I don't have a lot of time. Super casual. But this could see some Demon Hunters in the meta, which is really good for Demon Hunters, really good for the game. So, change the meta. Hunter's Wrath, 30% faster, which is always good. Increased up to 2% increased damage. Really good. I used to use Hunter's Wrath just because I'm lazy on my multi-shot Demon Hunter, but just for speed farming and stuff, I just see him fire out your thing you got here. So, and then Holy Punch Out got a bit of a buff. This would be really good again for leveling. These are all good for leveling, because from level 31 you can get Holy Punch Shot. Come level 34 you can get 9th series in a duffel. So these all might boost your leveling, all depending how you're going. Now we've got a note for the Necromancer that just come in. With the adjustments coming in for a few past Necromancer sets and abilities, we will continue to evaluate the performance of the new set this season and may make additional adjustments in the future. I didn't play the Necromancer set. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a Necromancer player, but there's a big time streamer, YouTuber called Fluff who plays the crap out of a Necromancer, and he got very excited about this. I don't think he's too excited about the set, because the set's a bit meh, but all these changes is really good, and it's good just to see changes to Necromancer. It's still, in the end of the day, Necromancer's DLC, so it's got to be good. Rat runs has always been a good thing for Necromancer, so they've always been in there. Jessus, he's been shouting about this change for ages. Anaris has got an actual buff for 3% damage. Remember, Anaris is the starting set for the Necromancer. And then Pestilence has actually been doubled, which he was always shouting for. And then, yeah, Crusader got another nerf. I'm a big Crusader player. Not a fan of this spec. I always played Fist of the Heavens. I would prefer Fist of the Heavens was the thing that's so good, blamming them Fist of the Heavens down. But it'd have been so much better if you could go boom, 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 get Fist of the Heavens to like 10, 20 stacks or something like that, and then release the Heaven's Fury, the ones that burn the ground and stuff like that. Would have been a better playstyle. I think it would have been such fun. But you're doing a lot of damage with Fist of the Heavens, but it is what it is. Shields of Fury is being dropped back to 10 again. Obviously it was 50 or something at one point, and then it got to 20, now it's 10. It's still going to be RGK around the time, whether it's going to be RGK at max level, probably, but it's definitely going to be RGK along with the Demon Hunter, Frenzy Bob. They're all within the same sort of range. Crusader's just going to pip them all to the top. Stone of Jordan still got this elemental damage equal to high static elemental bonus. don't think anyone's going to use that, because you're dropping an item to get this, and this isn't in. There's no multi-element builds hardly. There's a couple, like I think Wizards got one, and there's a few around, but none that are going to be massively affected. Yeah, Reaper's Wrap's got like an eternal cooldown. It's not many people too worried about it with rat runs. It will affect them in a way, but not massively affect them. Necromancers get Siphon Blood and Mantle Channeling. And then this is just, this non-static is just to go with this up here for Stoner Jordan. So obviously this isn't going to go, when you get to 200%, it's not going to boost everything by 200%, which means you would use every single element on conventional element will get 200%. So that's why that to change it to a non-static wording. But then the skill changes for the Necromancer, the same way Lacrams used to bugger off all the time, and it was shit, especially with the set. Now they come back. The final service got changed, and this has been shouted for ages. Bone Prism, the Witch Doctors, this actually doesn't apparently affect them as much. It's going to be obviously less, but it's not going to kill the game for them. Fixed an issue with Necromancer, that's some other PTR, but then these are PTR specific ones that have been changed since the PTR finished. So let's have a look. We're going to do season effect no longer deals area damage. The DPS cannot do 150s with the season theme, thank God for that. Seasonal buff reset if players exit and re-enter Rift. Fair enough. Seasonal theme should no longer work in set dungeons. Didn't know it did, but that's fair enough because set dungeons, isn't it? Maltorious Petrified Spike deals additive damage instead of multiplicative. Okay. Again, not a massive Necro player, but that might change some things. And fixed season buff that sometimes may drop off whenever the player enters an invulnerable state. Wow. Didn't notice that in the Demon Hunter, because that's all I've really played in the PTR. And change season buff to base its damage on the amount of kills. Right, so this basically means the more trash you kill, the more powerful the season theme is. But does that mean if you can kill, does it reset every time the 90 seconds is up? So if you kill 50 mobs in 90 seconds, it becomes more powerful. You kill 6,000 mobs in 90 seconds, or if you kill 6,000 mobs in 10 minutes. Obviously, it's not going to be 6,000, that's just me going over the top, but about 1,000, because obviously 800,000 mobs is realistic. But you go up to like 800 mobs in 10 minutes, is that one going to be more powerful than the first one that went off? Or does it reset after every 90 seconds? So we'll have to wait and see. Obviously this is a change, no PTR still, so you can't test it. But that's a patch note. Absolutely super excited for this. Not many Americans are super excited for this, July the 3rd, because Independence Day is obviously on the Saturday. Wouldn't be too bad if you lived in Europe, because we start at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm sure the Americas start at like 8 o'clock, between like 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. But in the EU, or especially in the UK, we start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that means you can get a good session in, basically, like a good 12-hour, 15-hour session if you wanted to, and then go out for the day on Independence Day. But I'm sure America starts about 4 or 5 hours after the EU, like daytime sort of thing, if that makes any sense. So it'll be interesting to see. I am going to be rinsing the season with my Demon Hunter. I also fell in love with my Monk again. The Monk's my highest played character, but I haven't played a Monk for about 5, 6, 7 seasons. Wave of Light does my head in. So I'm going to be starting off Demon Hunter and then playing Monk, both Dex classes, and I'm absolutely cannot wait. So let's get to it. Just bring on season 21. I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy season 21.